Today's topic is biblical food. What people ate in the Bible, from the Old Testament to the New Testament. Food in the Bible is not only about survival. It reflects culture, geography, faith, and daily life in ancient times. In this video, we'll explore foods in the Old Testament, everyday meals in Bible times, foods in the New Testament, and the spiritual meaning behind them. Let's begin. Scroll Part 1. Food in the Old Testament, 6 minutes. Sheaf of rice grains, the main food. The main diet in the Old Testament was based on grains, especially wheat, barley. These were used to make bread, which was eaten every day. Bread was usually flat and baked on hot stones or clay ovens. Bread manna, God's provision. When the Israelites traveled in the desert after leaving Egypt, they had no food. God provided manna from heaven. It appeared every morning and tasted like bread with honey. People collected only what they needed for each day. This taught them dependence on God, discipline, trust in daily provision. Meat, especially lamb. Meat was not eaten every day. It was mostly for special occasions. The most important meat in the Old Testament was lamb, especially during Passover. The Passover meal included roasted lamb, unleavened bread, bitter herbs. This meal remembered how God saved Israel from slavery in Egypt. Grapes, fruits, and sweet foods. People ate figs, dates, grapes, raisins. These gave energy and were often dried for storage. Olive oil and honey. Olive oil was used for cooking, lighting lamps, anointing. Honey was the main sweetener. The Bible describes Israel as a land flowing with milk and honey, meaning abundance and blessing. Houses Part 2. Daily life and meals in biblical times, 3 minutes. Most people were farmers or shepherds. Meals were simple, seasonal, shared with family. Typical daily meal: bread, olive oil, vegetables or lentils, cheese from goat or sheep milk. Meat was rare and saved for festivals or guests. Hospitality. Food was always connected with gratitude to God. Latin Cross Part 3. Food in the New Testament. Bread, a symbol of life. Bread remained the most important food. Jesus said, "I am the bread of life." This shows bread was not only physical food, but also a spiritual symbol. Fish, common protein. People around the Sea of Galilee ate a lot of fish. Many of Jesus' disciples were fishermen. Jesus fed over 5,000 people with 5 loaves, 2 fish. This miracle showed God's power, God's care for human needs. Wineglass wine, celebration and covenant. Wine was made from grapes and used in daily meals. Festivals, religious ceremonies. At the Last Supper, Jesus used bread, wine, to teach about the new covenant between God and humanity. Honeypot simple living, John the Baptist. John the Baptist lived in the desert and ate locusts, wild honey. This showed a simple life focused on God, not luxury. Blue Book Part 4. Educational summary. So what does biblical food teach us? Keycap 1. It shows how people lived in ancient times. Keycap 2. It explains their culture and environment. Keycap 3. It connects daily life with faith. Keycap 4. It reminds us that food was both physical and spiritual. Direct hit conclusion. From manna in the desert to bread at the Last Supper. Biblical food tells the story of God's relationship with people. It shows care, discipline, community, and trust. Thank you for watching. If you found this educational and helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments. Backhand index pointing right. Which biblical food did you find most interesting?